Do you feel like Facebook is eating all of your time? Or maybe you can't focus on a single thing for more than 5 minutes? Are you constantly checking status updates, comments, and likes? If this is the case, then listen closely, because this short presentation will change your life forever. You're going to discover how to stop social networks from making your life a complete disaster, how to overcome Facebook addiction and start being 10 times more productive, how to find out if you are one of the 200 million people afflicted with Facebook addiction, how to keep in touch with social networks without them affecting your productivity. Hi, I'm Fiona Logwood from the Net Addiction Center, and I want to show you how Facebook is destroying your life without you even noticing it. Let me ask you a question. At the end of the day, do you look at the list of all the things you should have done, and the number of things you've actually done is close to zero? Is this how most of your days look? First, you wake up in the morning and say, "Gosh, I've got so many things to do today." And then you open Facebook and check Instagram and Twitter. And the next thing you know, it's past noon. And then you say to yourself, "Okay, now it's time to work, no more fooling around." And then you start working. After 10 minutes of work, you're back on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or whatever. And every 10 minutes you come to just check out what's happening. Next thing you know, it's the end of the day, and you've barely done any of your planned work. Oh well, never mind. You'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow you're waking up saying, "Gosh, I've got so many things to do today." And then you open Facebook. Sounds like a script for the Groundhog Day. Well, you are not alone. This is Internet Attention Deficit Disorder, a disease of a modern human being. It has been estimated that somewhere around 50% of Facebook users have a level of addiction similar to drugs, alcohol, or gambling. And this is the single most important reason why many smart people fail with their careers and lives today. Are you one of them? This problem is so huge, I think every magazine and newspaper should write about it every day. Our entire society and human progress is severely damaged by this phenomenon. This addiction has been clinically proven. Most people have something which we call the notification addiction. Every time you get a new notification, a new comment, like, or message, your brain releases a hormone called dopamine. This is the secret to addiction. Your brain is actually addicted to this hormone, like a drug. This is why some people check Facebook, WhatsApp, or whatnot every 10 minutes, because one can never know when a new dose of dopamine is available online. But the good news is, this addiction can be cured. You can overcome this and become productive again. Here at Internet Addiction Center, we provide the complete online course for curing internet addiction in just 30 days. We are going to give you a step-by-step formula for eliminating net addiction from your life forever. I will give you the link to this course in a few minutes, but first, let me tell you my personal story. You see, 5 years ago, I was a typical victim of this disease. It all started with a little curiosity, spending a few minutes a day to enjoy the magic of social media. As the time passed by, I spent more and more time on social networks, and my real life gradually faded away, without me even noticing it. Facebook literally transformed me into a virtual person, living my life online. My children and my family became less important, but at the time, I was not aware of it. My whole life started to crumble. I was working as a freelance writer, and there were many days when I literally didn't write a single word because of Facebook. Of course, at that time, I did not want to accept the truth. My mom and my friends would tell me, Facebook is distracting you, killing all your energy for work. But I was reluctant to admit I had a problem. Come on, you guys, I only spend a few hours a day on social media. It's just for fun. And I was constantly finding some other excuse for not doing my work. Reasons like, I have no inspiration, or grocery shopping just ate my whole day. I was too blind to see that the single reason for my life failure was Facebook. Soon, my family started to feel the effect of my constant depression and anxiety. I was spending time with virtual people in virtual life. I rarely spoke with my husband. At family dinners, I was disconnected, thinking more about that stupid comment on Twitter than about my kids' grades in school. And then one day, there was an evening that changed everything. That night, my 5-year-old son came to me and said, "Mom, will you show me how to open a Facebook account?" And I was like, "Sweetie, why would you need a Facebook account? You're too small for it." And then he said the thing that made my blood freeze. "I want to talk to you, Mom. You never have time to talk with me. You're always talking with your Facebook friends. So I guess if I become friends with my mom on Facebook, we would talk more," he said. This was the night when I realized the hard truth. Facebook had stolen my life. I was living as a slave. I cried all night, but then I realized it was time to change. In the morning, I decided to quit Facebook and Twitter. But things were not that simple. In a few days, I came back just to see what was happening. And I was online again in no time. That is why it's called the addiction. If quitting was that easy, people wouldn't have problems with alcohol, tobacco, or gambling. An addict will often tell you, "I can quit whenever I want," but they rarely succeed on their own. So then I realized this problem is much more serious. I went to a psychiatrist. I have read every single book on addiction out there, and after 6 long months, I was finally cured. It was wonderful to have my life back, to be able to fully enjoy the time with my loved ones. My career as a writer came back. I finally had the focus and energy to be fully creative and productive. When I realized how much time I had lost on Facebook, it gave me the creeps. It was like being in jail. I'm not exaggerating. Then I discovered that I'm not the only one. When I cured myself, I started noticing the same symptoms in most people around me. This is when I decided to create this website, a full course for overcoming social network addiction. I wanted to help other people get their lives back. So let me give you a quick overview of what you will learn in this course and how the quitting process works. First of all, you are going to discover what your current level of addiction is. And believe me, it's probably much more than you'd expect. Let's say it's just 2 hours a day. When you calculate, it is 1 full month a year. In 10 years, you will lose 1 year of your life on Facebook. So the first step is for you to fully realize the impact of Facebook on your life. You will probably be shocked when you find out how much time Facebook has taken from your life. But don't worry, this will be your internal trigger for change. Next, I'm going to show you how to identify your triggers. What is it that makes you visit Facebook every 10 minutes or so? There is a deeper meaning behind every addiction. Once you know what it is, you will learn how to identify that particular feeling when it's coming and prevent it from controlling you. I am going to show you how you can control your own weaknesses instead of letting them control you. See, this course is not about quitting. It's about knowing and controlling yourself. I will not teach you how to put the beast in the cage. I will show you how to tame the beast inside you forever. It is the only way you can truly be cured from this addiction and get on with your life like it never happened. So you may be wondering, are you going to delete your Facebook profile after this course? My answer is no. What you will achieve is a complete control of your focus, actions, and priorities. You will still have access to all your social networks, but you are going to use them rarely and sparingly. And best of all, this is going to be your natural behavior. You will feel no constraints whatsoever. I'm also going to show you what the 5 most common mistakes are in fighting this addiction. I've personally committed all 5 of these mistakes in the past. This alone will save you weeks, if not months, in the process. Next, I will show you exactly what to change in order to achieve this state of mind. The final outcome of this course is going to be more than just curing addiction to social networks. Most of my students are reporting that their lives have moved on to the next level. Incredible focus, devotion to important things, overall happiness, and career satisfaction. These are the things people get after attending my course. Are you wondering how this is going to happen for you? Well, when you're done with Facebook, there's going to be a huge gap left. And guess what you're going to fill this gap with? Your actual life. Your true talents, achievements, and ideas, which are now highly suppressed by distractions from social networks. It's time to wake up from Groundhog Day, and you will never come back to this state again. I will teach you how to prevent this harmful habit from returning for the rest of your life. So, will this internet addiction course work for you? When I started coaching, I didn't know what the implications of this method would be on other people, but it did work for me. This course may not be for you if you have no problem with social networks and you know how to prevent them from interfering with important things. You have a sharp focus on your daily activities and you don't allow notifications and likes to take you away from work. You have perfect control of yourself and you're looking at people addicted to Facebook as people in need of serious help. This course is for you if you're feeling stuck in an endless loop of constantly checking Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, or any other network, and this eats a majority of your energy and focus. You catch yourself grabbing the phone in bed even after burning the midnight oil on social networks. You feel there's something you must do about this, but you just don't know how to escape this matrix you've fallen into. Here's how you can start right away. Normally, you would have to attend therapy sessions with prices ranging from $50 to $100 per session. You would end up having to pay at least a few $1,000s after completing therapy. And still, the question is how well that particular therapist knows how to deal with Facebook addiction if he hasn't been the victim himself. What I want to offer you instead is a much more effective and easier solution. I've compiled an entire course into a guide, which you can download and use right away. And the price of this course is not thousands, not even hundreds of dollars. It's just a few trips to Starbucks. Initially, I was giving this course for $97, but then I wanted it to be affordable to everyone. So I am offering you this entire course today for a one-time investment of just $37. But best of all, this is a risk-free offer. If for any reason you are not satisfied with this course within the next 60 days, just send me an email and I'll refund a full amount, no questions asked. Why is that? Because I believe that this course will change your life forever. I've put my entire life and experience into creating this course, and I fully believe it will help you like it helped me and other people all over the world. That said, I am giving you a 2-month trial so you can see for yourself. If you apply the concepts from this course, like I said, you will solve more than just the Facebook addiction problem. You will feel an improvement of your entire life. Longtime cigarette smokers who manage to quit all report one thing. They have an incredible feeling waking up with a clear throat, going out and breathing fresh air with healthy lungs. This is the same feeling my students report. They have cleared their mind, like a smoker has cleared his lungs. Without notifications and thousands of information, your mind can now enjoy life again. The beauty of speaking with real people, focusing on them without having to look at the phone every 5 minutes. The exceptional feeling of getting all the things done before noon. And when the job is done on time, you go out and interact with real-life people with a peace in mind. People around you will feel your inner peace. They will probably tell you things like, "You seem more fresh and positive than ever." If you are single, flirting with people in real life instead of texting and emailing will be like falling in love for the first time again. The preference for real human interaction will be back. Sounds promising? Then start right now. Here is the Access Course button. Click on it and start the transformation. This is your path to clear mind and happiness. And remember, it is completely risk-free with a money-back guarantee just in case. Now, I wish you all the best as you begin this journey. Click the Add to Cart button below so you can get access to the course.